Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Tarot with Tracy. So today we're going to be doing your reading for April 12th to the 18th of 2021. We're going to start with a moon card and to get your overall energy for the week, and then we'll pull some tarot, and then we'll get some advice from the universe with a couple of different oracle decks. Okay. These readings are intended for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These are general readings, so don't make a square peg fit into a round hole. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Check your other placements. Look at those videos as well. There might be messages in there for you. Oops, that's too many. So let's get your overall energy for the week. Wow, I still have too many. I'd like one, please. Okay, well, we got three. Okay, I'm not fighting with the universe anymore. So we have prosperity lies ahead, luck is on your side, and your hard work is paying off. This is the first time I've gotten three moon cards, and it figures it would happen with Aquarius. Your readings always seem to be incredibly interesting to me. All right, so let's see what we have for Aquarius. I do offer private readings. All my information is in the description box below. Please feel free to check that out. Just as a side note, if I do a personal reading for you, you're going to see my face, nobody else's. I'm not going to send you a written email reading. It's going to be a video. It's going to be my face, or it's going to be face-to-face where we can talk to each other. So all of that information is in the description box below. And what else was I going to say? Oh, thank you for subscribing. I'm such an airhead today. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It really helps me get the word out. It helps me get my messages out there, because a lot of people need to hear these things. You know, especially in this very uncertain world right now. So please hit subscribe, hit the like button, hit the, leave me a comment, share the videos. It helps get everything out there. And I would really appreciate it. So thank you. So we're going to start off with strength. Then we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Magician, the Page of Swords, and the Tower. At the bottom of the deck, your underlying energy is the Ten of Wands. This is a really heavy energy. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a really heavy energy. It's about carrying all of these burdens that aren't necessarily yours to carry. You don't get to be a certain age without having a lot of baggage. So, and most of that baggage is no longer necessary. It's kind of like cleaning your basement, getting rid of all the crap in your basement, or your closets, cleaning out your closets. Get rid of it. It doesn't serve you. And it just holds you back, and it just blocks the universe from bringing you all the gifts that you deserve. So what we have here, I see a lot of you working very, very hard to manifest something. And I think a lot of you are manifesting your own inner strength. I feel like some of you, I feel like you're trying to find your inner strength because you have something to offer, yet you don't seem to have the strength to do that as of yet. I think some of you are very confused. You're stuck in your head. You feel like you have to juggle this stuff. That energy blocks the universal flow. The best way to receive is to let go. I see a lot of you working really hard on this and manifesting these things. I see some of you really just working hard at it. Really, you've got the Page of Swords here, which is, messages of, and learning. It's about learning new things. And then you have the Tower. I'm going to get some more clarification on that before I really say anything. The only thing I'm going to say about the Tower is, you know, the Tower is always an unexpected event. That does not mean that it has to be a negative event. It could be a happy surprise. It could just be an unexpected surprise. Or your world could blow up. I mean, it's always unexpected. So let's get some of you may have already been through this Tower moment. Some of you may have this Tower moment coming to you. But what the hell? Okay. So with Strength, we have the Five of Cups. I'm not fighting with the cards anymore. This is crazy. So with Strength, we have the Five of Cups. I feel like a lot of you are looking at, you know, you're trying to be strong, but all you can see is what you no longer have instead of what you do have. The interesting thing about the Five of Cups is he's really focused on these 3 cups that have spilled. And, you know, he doesn't have them anymore. But directly behind him, he has 2 cups. And his destiny and his future are with these 2 cups. So all he has to do is turn around. And he still has cups. He still has gifts. With this Queen of Swords energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is like head over heart energy. And I think I've said this to every sign today. People, I think with COVID, you know, people have had way too much time to be in their head. And with the Queen of Swords is very intellectual. She's very, you know, she's in her head. But that's not a balanced place to be. Your head and your heart are meant to work together. You cannot always operate from your head, and you can't always operate from your heart. You have both so that they can work together. You know, you have to have an open heart, but you also have to be smart about it. So, and when you are strictly in your head space, you're blocking your heart space. Geez. Okay, so there's Ace of Pentacles. It is clarified by the Queen of Swords. Again. You know, you very well could be blocking these gifts. Or the person you want to give these gifts to may be blocking you because they're in their head. The Eight of Pentacles, we have the Devil. The Two of Pentacles, we have the Moon. And with the Two of Swords, we have the Six of Wands. So I see a lot of you working really, really hard. But at the same time, and not that hard work is not a good thing, because we should all, you know, be working really hard on ourselves and being the best version of ourselves. But it's like you're trapped in this this work cycle. It's like you don't stop. If you don't stop and take some time to go within and really figure out who you are, it's really hard for you to be productive. So, then this is really interesting to me. This Two of Pentacles and the Moon. The Moon is about darkness and deception. If you are in a dark place and you are not being completely forthcoming and honest with people, you're literally juggling your life. You're living 2 lives. You know, you can't be one person with somebody and then a completely different person with somebody else. So, and I really feel like this is like a self-deception. But the really interesting thing about it is, you know, there's a path through the darkness. There's a path through this deception. I don't feel like it. All right, on the other side of this path is the sun. Okay, you can't stay in the darkness forever. But when you stay there for too long, you have to juggle 2 sides of yourselves. And if people can't accept you for who you are, if you feel like a need to lie to people or deceive people or lead them to believe something that isn't completely accurate, you're living a lie. And those people don't know you. So how can, you know, you can only juggle that for so long, I guess. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is about being stuck in your head, trying to make a decision, and you're blindfolded and you're just trapped there and you just can't move. But once you get out of that energy, you have the Six of Wands, which is victory. I think we all want a victory. You have the Magician, clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is there to offer you love, and that's what you're manifesting. The Page of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups. It's really about seeing, again, what's being offered to you. If you're so stuck in your head, and you're stuck in this dark, deceptive place, it's really hard to see all the gifts that are being offered to you. I mean, if you look at this card, I can get this card. You know, he's being offered another cup, but he can't see it because he's not paying attention to it, because he's too busy being too busy juggling these two different parts of yourself, to see what's right in front of you, is basically what it says. The Tower is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. I really feel like this Tower is about rebuilding after a previous Tower moment, and rebuilding, you know, from the foundation, brick by brick, but in a much more balanced way. If you're not living a balanced life, if you're always giving and someone's always receiving, that's not balanced. If you're always taking and someone else is always giving, it's not balanced. And it will create, it crumbles the foundation of your tower. And I see you really trying to balance that out and rebuild this tower. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands. This is a great energy. The Eight of Wands is all about speed and being very passionate and knowing where you're going and what you want. So keep that in mind. So let's get a little bit more clarification. And I'm going to apologize now, since we're already 12 minutes in. I try to keep my videos between 10 and 15 minutes tops, but all of this week's videos are running 20 minutes or longer, so please bear with me. The universe obviously has quite a bit to say to everybody. All right, so we have the Two of Cups. Wow, I love this. Okay, I really love this. So we have the Strength card, okay? This is about finding your inner strength and finding that strength to move forward in a gentle sort of way. And then we have, that was clarified by the Five of Cups. And I told you that the Five of Cups, he's focusing on these 3 cups that are spilled when he has 2 cups still here behind him. And this is his future. All he has to do is turn around to see them. And that is clarified by the Two of Cups that's behind him. So that is coming in for you when you find the strength. You know, you're working hard. You really are working hard. It's all going to come together. We have the Four of Pentacles again with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You really have to find a way to balance your head and your heart. You cannot just stay in your head all the time. There has to be that heart energy to go with it. And you can't live in your head and then show some people your heart, and then show some people a completely different side of yourself. You need to incorporate all parts of yourself into one whole person. Otherwise, you are literally living a lie. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and now the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of patience and waiting. There is that gift from the universe, that Ace of Pentacles gift, and you're waiting for it. You just have to be open to it. You have to get out of this devil energy of overthinking things and staying trapped in this darkness and in this state of indecision. Because when you do that, you get the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is all about balance, security, stability, honesty. It's really all things. Once you get through this dark, deceptive phase, you get the Page of Wands. Those are messages. Those are really passionate, heartfelt messages that are blocked. And you have to, in order to receive those messages, which is from the universe, you have to unblock yourself. And we have the Two of Swords, which is being stuck in your head, trying to make a decision, really trapping yourself in one spot, blindfolded, because you can't get out of your head. And as I said earlier, then you have the Six of Wands. You have victory coming. But in order for that victory to happen, you have to drop all the baggage. It's just too much. And I think it's just too much. And it's just not necessary to walk around with the weight of the world on your shoulders when it's not yours to carry. So with the Magician and the Page of Cups, so you're manifesting this, this love. And, I think it feels like you're really like starving for it. You get the Strength card. This is the second time the Strength card has come in on the same row. It's all about finding your inner strength, and you have it within you. It's just, you have to recognize it. You have to see what's being put right in front of you. Geez. This card always comes up for you guys. All right, so we have the Page of Swords about really, getting out there and learning as much as you can, but you're blocking yourself with this Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. This is about confusion, too many choices. It's also about deception. We talked about that with the Moon. It's also about, being, I'm going to use a Harry Potter phrase. It's like Voldemort with, splitting his soul into all these pieces for eternal life. You can only live like that for so long. You have to put yourself back together. There's really only one choice. And that one choice is to go where your heart is, where your heart and your head are comfortable. You're really deceiving yourself if you continue to live in this constant state of confusion. And I really feel like you guys get this card a lot. I'd have to go back and look at the videos, but I think you get it like almost every reading. Okay, so with the Tower, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is finding that balance. And then with that comes the Chariot, which is, forward momentum. And at the bottom, we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. So, finding that balance after this Tower moment is really going to propel you forward to, a new beginning in life, a new start in life. You're working hard on this. You have prosperity coming to you. You just have to stop blocking it. When you block the universe, you block your luck. And obviously luck is on your side. So it's really about getting out of your, own way. You've got a few fives here. Fives to me are getting in your own way. So let's see what the outcome is. We have the Hanged Man, a change in perspective. If you can change your perspective, everything will make sense. The Nine of Pentacles, that's an energy of being really self-sufficient, self-reliant, and really happy with yourself. And that attracts the same. When you can be that, when you can have that attitude and that, self-reliant, attitude, you make yourself happy. It's a really great energy to be in. Excuse me. And then you get the Emperor. The Emperor is the essence of all the kings combined. He is everything. He is strong. He is intelligent. He is passionate. He is emotional. And he's very grounded. And that's your future. That's your outcome. If you can change your perspective and really see what a wonderful, how wonderful life can really be. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Your gut will not lead you wrong. It's your head that gets in your way. So let's keep going. And then we can pull some oracle cards. Oops. So with the Hangman, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You change your perspective, the universe is going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you gifts like you've never seen. We have the Sun with this Nine of Pentacles. Once you believe in yourself, you get the Sun. You get everything. It is like the best card in the deck. And then the Emperor, we have the Hierophant, which is all about that spiritual, that spirituality. It's a marriage card. It's about really, what's the word I'm looking for? Like really committing to a relationship, a way of life, a spiritual path, however you want to put it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is just really very content, sitting in her energy and in her passion. And you can have that. You truly can have that. I mean, this is an incredible outcome. And it's really about manifesting what you really, really want. And stop trying to... I thought I dropped a card. Stop trying to force it, because the universe, if you keep forcing it, if you keep running at that brick wall head first, you're blocking all the universal gifts. If you take a step back and you look at the big picture, you're going to realize that there's a way around that wall or a way over that wall. You don't have to go through it head first. I've learned that lesson the hard way. This is incredible. So when you change your perspective, you get these universal gifts, and then you get your wish fulfillment, the Star. And then with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Four of Wands. That's like the finish line. That's the 1111 card. It's very spiritual. It's like the universe. It's like Spirit is guiding you to this happiness and this abundance. And then again, we have the Hanged Man. So in order for all of this to happen for you, which you deserve, you have to change your perspective. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Very pure heart energy. You know, Aquarius, you guys really have some great things coming. You know, your overall theme was prosperity lies ahead, luck is on your side, and your hard work is paying off. And that's very, very apparent here. You know, you still have to do the work. You know, you're doing the hard work. You're going within. Just have more faith in yourself. So we'll pull some cards, some advice from the universe for you. And we can wrap this up. Oh my God, we're at 23 minutes. Enlightenment. You are in a phase right now where you are becoming more and more enlightened. Enlightened in the way the world works. Enlightened in the way as to how not to block yourself. You know, you can say in your head, I want this, 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 and this, and go for it. But if it doesn't make you happy, if you're not finding your happiness and your stability and your security in that place, you're only hurting yourself and anybody you left behind. You know, if you're not happy in your life, it's within your power to change it. And you're becoming enlightened to that fact. Courage. It's going to take a lot of courage to move forward and get out of this self-deceptive energy and to really live in your authentic self. It takes courage. And there are people out there that will support you. And you know that. And then patience. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to stop beating yourself up. This is really one of the most incredible readings. And it's really just, like I said, getting out of your own way. Dump the baggage. Clean the basement. If you have one, clean out your closets. Get rid of all the stuff you don't need. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to carry it around with you. All right. Let's see. This is the wisdom of the Oracle. Building blocks. Rebuild your tower the right way. Okay? And that comes from a very balanced, fair energy. When you can do that, things are going to happen very quickly for you. Community. You know who you can trust. You know who you can trust with your heart, with your emotions. And those are the people you should be leaning on, okay? Not the people that you feel like you have to lie to so that they like you. Because that's not friendship. That's not somebody, if you have to hide who you really are from people, then you're living a lie, and you're lying to people that are supposed to be your support system. And then you have Treasure Island. Be honest with yourself. When you can live in this really honest energy of self-love, the treasures are yours. So, Aquarius, that's all I have for you. This video is 27 minutes long. Oh, brother. Sorry about that. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like the videos, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know how your week went. This is really very interesting. Have a great week. I'll see you soon.